This is more like, what can you find in your cupboard and drawers, literally. This was all in like a couple of meters of me or a few yards. I'm just going over some stuff. I need to. And like all of us, I think a lot of people, yeah, just going forward. So I think I've got some things that might be of use for some people. Going over some things, and I'll be going through different prep things as I'm cleaning out here. And, you know, not everybody needs to see every aspect of my life, but there might be some things that are useful to people. So anyways, here at Colonial Williamsburg, you can get some good, or any historic site, some awesome historical things that you can't find elsewhere. So that's part of the premise of also what I'm going over. So anyways, here's some things from Colonial Williamsburg. So what do we have? Oh no, actually that's historic glass, but there's some things that I did get there. These bags got smushed because they all have paper. Actually, yeah, this is flint. This is actually from the Appalachian region. I'm in the Great Lakes region, so actually where a lot of historically people would get stuff from would be actually the tip of Lake Erie. The most western tip of Lake Erie was was a big source of flint and chert that was traded with the natives, so west of Erie, Pennsylvania. But if you strike these together, that's can make fire. But there's also an 18th century, this is from Colonial Williamsburg, 18th century striker, so that can be struck together to create a bit of fire. And, which I'm not going to be pyro, it's missing, I'm not sure what happened to it, but there's a piece of steel here. This, if you want an investment, highly, highly, highly advise you to, you just go to, well, here in Canada, you can go to Canadian Tire, but in, you know, the States, you could get, you know, whatever hardware store, get a fire starter in the camping section. This is worth its weight in the gold. If you have a piece of that, if you have that plus piece of flint or chert, and there's stuff with this, I'll show you with that. I would highly advise you get that. It's from camping a couple years ago. I need a good laugh. This actually is a little bit of cedar. You can use birch bark. I do have old videos up of this. I'm feeling like a lot of knowledge I have is sometimes like you feel like you've been, they're not taking, this is not direct to anybody here, but you know, there's definitely a silence going on with everybody's very busy these days, just YouTube everywhere in general, but you know, I just feel like you know, we're sharing stuff, but I guess it is. But if this helps one or two people, cool. So basically, yeah, this is little shreds of pieces of bark you can use. Keeping stuff dry is so important. But birch bark, get from a dead tree, not a live tree, works awesome for starting fires. What else do I have here? While you're outside, this was all my drawers. Stuff for your shoes, warm, this kind of thing I have in my drawers. I gotta get back outside. And you can get rewarming ones. I went to a hardware store in Ontario a few years ago, and got a whole bunch of it. It was an army surplus, got some stuff there. But this is actually toe warmers, stick in your shoes. Also, you can reuse some of these. I think this is like dollar store one, so this is just El Cheapo. But you can get the ones you can, it's like cracking. It's like, you know, when you have first aid and you crack the, yeah, excuse my nails here, crack the, for heat. That's what this does. So this is like a one-time use one, but you can get those as well. Oh, what else do I have here? Very good to have. I got these as a gift a few years ago. I feel like that song by the Beatles. Nowhere man, nowhere woman, all this stuff. Now all this will be put to use one day, but right now, like everybody, you know, people, you know, if you have stuff, use it down the road, or you can use it in bits, but I'm just laughing here. But anyways, this is a good pair of binoculars. Awesome. Good to have. What else do I have? Seeds. Actually, it's very good me talking about all this stuff. Before I carry on, history is true love of mine, and yeah, I love that. So basically, I got this in the States. This is just like, yeah, Looking Glass, but I also got this is like a 16th century, yes, you heard me say 16th and 17th century reproduction. So Looking Glass, but also you can get a, they have the ones that also are compasses as well. Oh, history cures anything in the bones. I just had a bad day at work today, so history cures anything, man. Let's see, what else? I've got some seeds. Seeds. So this is tobacco. What else? I have some other seeds. Squash. I'm feeling more like me again. Okay. What else? This is not my writing, but some of the stuff I have is actually, I have access to seeds that are from pre-European, and that are seeds of stuff that was found in archaeological digs. So I'm fortunate I've got all those kind of links. Those really aren't much of what I have there. What else? Lots of books are good. I just want to talk about that before I get off the topic of native. Did you guys know, I did make a video of it and I took it down, but the Constitution of the Iroquois, or the Haudenosaunee, is actually a lot of the American Constitution is actually based on this. So this is long before. This is a few 100 years plus before the Europeans arrived. So this is like, and it can even take days to recite. So that's cool. What else do I have here? Just wanted to show some other stuff, some books. Okay, if you're going through, I go through Amish country a couple times a year to visit family, at least in the States. So, like Lancaster, Pennsylvania, you could probably get this here in Canada, but I haven't seen it. But what this is this is home remedies. I think I gave this to a couple people. What this is this is just remedies for all kinds of stuff for like gallstones. This isn't, they're pretty healthy people, and people go, why can they eat all that fried crap and yet they're healthy? Because they don't sit on their butts, man, and they work and they do stuff, So anyways, this is just some Amish home remedies for most things. I also got another book. A couple of them, you might recognize this. Living without electricity. So I bought this a few years ago. And what this is talking a bit about, well, just living without TV and everything else. So this is basically off the grid, Amish style. And all kinds of stuff in here about living off the land, agriculture, yeah, so basically, plumbing, all kinds of stuff. What else? Let's see, home remedies. Got a couple copies of that book. Actually, no, I got 4 copies. Gonna give to a couple people. Actually, a couple people, actually from here I was gonna give. It just didn't happen. Dutch pantry cooking. Oh, it's so good to see this familiar stuff. I really would rather be working in in history. I think I need to go back to my old job. Anyways, history and the arts, then healthcare. I think I need a change. Anyways, but this is cooking. This is cooking for oh, hey! Oh, I might have found my password to my other channel. Yeah, I'll find it. That's partially what I'm looking for. What else? I got a copy of the Constitution. What else is in here? Oh, I needed that laugh. Tons of candles. Good to have vitamins, man. It's got lots of vitamins. I can talk about a few things with that. Holy hodgepodge, Batman. Anyways, what else can I talk about? Castor oil. People know about that. Like, again, this is not to put in turmeric. That's been good for, again, this is not for advice for people, but I'm just saying this stuff's good for lowering blood pressure and just good for a lot of stuff. Good to have. I'm just talking about stuff good to have on hand. Then I can leave links. Oil of oregano, good for, for tons of stuff. Yeah. What else do I have in here? Neem oil. This stuff's good for your skin and a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm at 10 minutes here. What else? For mint, peppermint. This is all good staples to have. Actually, these things I'm pulling out so frickin'. Oh, all right. What else is good? Actually, believe it or not, maple syrup. It tastes sweet, but it's good for a lot of good stuff. What else? I gotta laugh. I feel like the Beatles song. Oh, this is good to go over this. Okay, what are some other things? Candles. No, what am I finding here? Hold on. Oh, hey, tented shirt or flint. No. A musket ball. What else am I looking for here? Containers, man. If you're making your own save stuff, not like hoarder, but if you're making things like soap and all that, good to have old antibiotics on hand in case you need something. I know some people might be against that. What else? I'm just doing some staples. So these are some things just within my cupboard, you know, your regular vitamins, all that stuff. Yeah, all your regular nursing stuff. Oh, what else? This is lavender. This is good for scent too. It's good for a lot of stuff and lowering blood pressure. Not lowering blood pressure. The scent is good for helping ail different things. So, okay, you know what? We all need to get our, folks need to get back on their horse, I guess. And it's great to talk on YouTube, and everybody will be all like, "Woe is me." But, anyways, I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna go over some things. So this is just a hodgepodge of what I have and what I'm gonna be putting away. But also too, I'm partially going through this stuff for inspiration and to be able to, if anything's of help for anybody. But also too, to be able to just say, I don't know. Just I think a lot of folks are, like I was saying, sort of in the whole, like I was commenting earlier, sort of the divide and conquer thing. And as I see this, I just, and I was